So I'm coming to you at Everett Middle School, and this is a group named GUAP, which stands for Greater Understanding Academic Program. We're going to be talking about why do we think the African Americans have the highest percentage rate, and why do we think African Americans drop out? And yeah.
So please watch this film.
My name is Shayron Lorette. I'm in 8th grade and I go to Everett Middle School.
Joseph Broussard, I go to Everett Middle School.
My name is Charles West. I'm in Everett Middle School in the 8th
My name is Eric, and I attend Everett Middle School.
Why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
Because they either have learning disabilities or they either have problems at home and they can't deal with it from school. Because, I guess the reason why people drop out of high school is because they either don't have understanding of the teachers, or understanding of the lesson or something, or you can't get it, and you're not used to high school education pretty much from moving from middle school to high school, and almost leaving to college, they have to deal with stress and stuff. So.
Why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
Because I think most of their role models are like bad examples,
Such as?
probably 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, and probably Drake too.
Because they live in a bad community.
Go ahead.
Oh, my name is Isaiah. I attend Everett Middle School. I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Barney. I'm in the 8th grade and I attend Everett Middle School.
My name is Jerome. I'm in the 8th grade and I attend Everett Middle School.
I'm Kemontae Gibson. I go to Everett Middle School.
All right, why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
Because they're not the most involved, but the majority that's involved in gang violence.
I attend Everett Middle School
All right, so why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
because teachers will push African American students hard as they can.
So why do you think they don't push them?
Because they don't think we care about our education.
So why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
I think African Americans have the highest dropout rate because, what they've been through, their background and role models around them, such as their older brother, older siblings, or the people around them, influence them to do things
Do things such as?
like being in the streets, hold guns, sell drugs, and that just stops them from learning their education.
My name is Quante. I'm in the 8th grade and the school I'm attending is Everett.
All right.
I'm in the 7th grade. My school is Everett Middle School.
All right. Why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
Because the teachers is not helping them enough.
Oh, my name is Xavier. I'm in the 8th grade. I go to Everett Middle School.
All right, Xavier. Why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rates?
Because of gang-related stuff and drugs.
What about, do you think the schools contribute to it?
In some ways,
How?
such as Caucasian teachers, they're not giving all the attention. They give all the attention to the Caucasian kids and not the black kids.
Race is a big difference as far as the teachers and students. How do you think the schools can help with that?
I think, I'm not saying add more black teachers. I'm just saying I feel like the white Caucasian teachers need to give more attention to the blacks too.
Okay. So what do you think schools could do to prevent dropouts?
The teachers communicate with the kids more and get to know them better,
So you think it's a relationship issue?
maybe.
And do you think that African American males don't relate to their teachers?
Most of the time.
Okay. What do you think the schools can do to help people from dropping out of high school?
Get more black teachers.
More black teachers. So you're saying that black students don't really identify with their teachers, that's why they drop out?
Well,
All right. So what do you think the schools can do to prevent students from dropping out?
More tutors or mentors mentors like they do have, but to talk to him about how they shouldn't be doing what they're doing and things like that.
All right. And what community do you live in?
I live in Sunnydale.
And do you think that community contributes to students dropping out?
Personally, yeah, I think so. Because like things they hear at night, like gunshots and things, they can like scared to leave out of their house and they can just mess up their rotation at school. Like they'll kick them out of school for always being tardy, always being absent, and then hearing things out in their community just makes them want to do bad. Like we live in a good community where it's just like full of people that's not really doing anything. You're like not gonna really do anything. But if you live in a neighborhood where it's like gunshots and a lot of people around you, and that's all you see is drugs and weed, guns, it's probably a foolish you to do the same thing.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. What community do you live in?
Sure.
Do you think that community contributes to dropouts, or do you think it's a community where people stay in school and really pursue an education?
I think it contributes to dropouts.
Why?
There's a lot of violence in there.
A lot of violence. All right. Why do you think African Americans have the highest dropout rate?
Because some of them could be selling drugs, in high school, and some of them are just hard-headed.
All right. So what do you think the schools and the teachers can do to help prevent students from dropping out?
Help them, like try harder than they try, and they can get tutors.
So you think more support would help the students stay in?
My name is Dorian Bailey,
My name is John Toby,
and I'm in 8th grade,
and I'm in 82.
and we both go to Everett Middle School.
We did this video to show the rate of people dropping out of high school and things like that.
And why do you think African Americans drop out mostly, and it's going to be an interview?
And how we can prevent it. Thank you.
Danger sways a loop, laser.